Hey, I'm Craig with Küat, and I'm not sure where we are. Craig with Küat.
Tom with Küat.
And we are back here for day two.
I think it is.
Day two. It was like 20-some thousand steps yesterday.
It was
I don't
awesome.
know, multiple hauls. It was incredible. We're back here with day two. We've got some killer builds to showcase.
Yeah.
Some more unique products that we find interesting.
Absolutely.
And who knows who we'll run into.
Yeah.
You know, it's the craziest thing.
Well, we stopped by the Westin Superwinch booth yesterday.
Yep.
Talked to those guys, showed their stuff off, but we found another one of their vehicles out here.
Check this
actually outside the hall.
Okay, Tom, real quick, let me flip this over.
Flip it over.
Yeah, walk me through this.
Okay, well this is actually neat. We don't see a lot of our hitch-mounted bike racks out at SEMA, but this one is our new Piston Ion.
That's the brand new one.
It's a brand new one. It's a brand new e-bike rack dedicated for that, so it's made to carry really heavy stuff. 2 100-pound bikes, one on each tray. But it's got some really cool features. There's some accessories that you can actually add to this that are on here that give you working taillights and blinkers. There's also a license plate mount that works really nice. But it's a beautiful rack and super sturdy.
I see how you can hit that with your foot or your hand.
It's pretty cool, yeah, depending on how you want to open it and use it. If you've got a bike in one hand.
And then what's that little knob thing?
So this is actually a safety mechanism. It locks the lever to prevent it from moving. So if you're using this in tow, you know, even on the back of an RV or in an off-road situation, yeah, it's a great safety feature that keeps your bikes really safe. We've got it on our pivot too, which is really nice because you can move everything out of the way and give you access to the back of the vehicle. It's a really great system, like for any truck owner, van owner, someone who wants to carry heavy bikes but also move them out of the way. It's a really, really cool, robust system.
And this pivot this is the passenger swing, but we also
we do a driver's side swing as well, so you can go either way with this. Yep. But it's an accessory by itself, so you can actually use it with any one of our racks, which makes it really great. You know, if you're an existing Küat rack owner, you can add this to your setup. Oh, but then on top, so even up on top is one of our Piston SRs. So this is a dual ratchet arm system as well, but it has our pistons on there, our Kashima coated pistons on either arm. So one tap on either side, they'll open up, make it really easy to load your bike.
You can either mount it in a T-channel or use the universal ball mounts.
Absolutely. So versatility on mounting is really important. Everybody wants to do it their own way. So the SR is nice because it comes with some really nice mounting hardware for a standard like load bar setup. But then you can also choose to mount it into a T-channel system, which seems to be really popular in this space and in others as well. So.
Well, big shout out to Westin, giving Küat some prime placement here.
Yeah, looks great, beautiful build.
Yeah,
really like the way this truck looks.
That's a Tundra.
Definitely. All right, let's go see what else is in there.
All right. Okay, follow along. Here we go. We are in Koni Suspension's booth, and I've got two special guests. Well, really, two special guests. I'm joined by Keith Charvonia, none other, and Aaron Staley in the Koni booth. Thank you all so much. Keith, why don't you introduce yourself and tell the Küat viewers who you are, if they, of course they know, but
Sure. I'm Keith Charvonia, owner of Charvonia Design. This year we brought our 4th gen Tacoma to be a guest in the Koni booth. And you might remember this truck from last year in the Küat booth. So thank you both for having us. It's awesome to have our small business hosted in a really nice booth at SEMA and to have our truck on a stage like this.
Yeah. Well, we talked a little bit with Aaron, but Keith, kind of walk me through what you changed or what you all have done here to the front end.
Absolutely. So we're really excited to have the Koni Explorer suspension on this truck. We know it's going to be a really good competitor in the market. With the years and decades that Kony's been around, it's really cool to see them break into the overlanding world.
Heck yeah.
So, obviously
These are
the
the
suspension
news.
was refreshed this year. We put on some 1552 wheels and some fresh Firestone Destination XT tires. We also updated all the lighting with diode dynamics on the front end, and then
Are these the Baja
686?
686?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
man, this guy, we sell 3D printed parts too, and it's so cool to see people make really creative products like this. So.
That just look like it's meant to just stick
It's
in there.
awesome, man. He took a diode SS3 light pod and stuck it where, like, Toyota gave us a perfect canvas to stick a light there. So, really cool. We've got the new Alpha Rex headlights on here, and then Diode dropped a 20-inch light bar that fits really well in the TRD Pro and the Trail Hunter.
Smart
It's a
Select
perfect
strand
fit. Yeah, so nice. And then, on top, of course, the deck
At the deck.
with the integrated diode lighting that's just killer.
Well, I do see that you have a panel kit. I'd love to
Let's
check
walk
out
back
like
there.
how you've been using the panel kit.
Yep.
What are your use case scenarios that
Absolutely.
that you find that you like? When Keith was mentioning the panel kit, is the Ilex skeleton rack is this, and the panel kit is the side doors, the roof, and then the front and rear,
Right.
which make that Ibex system completely capped out, which is very unique, really cool. So
for
yeah.
me, we live in the Carolinas. It rains about half the time. So to have like a weatherproof topper, we'll call it, a weatherproof shell on the back of the truck that's also easily accessible is really nice. I couldn't believe the side access, like how much I would use it, but pretty much every day I'm over here, getting in here, getting something. Having access to the
cool.
front of the bed is really nice. And then, Molly panels.
Yeah, you've got it kind of modified out here with Molly panels, and I
Right.
see you're attaching some soft good bags, your demo shovel.
Yeah, it's a really nice use of space that you didn't have otherwise. In overlanding, we try to use every square inch, the top of the roof,
Right.
and to open up this storage is really nice. So we've got a Demos shovel here, a couple gear bags from Built Right that are really handy. I just keep like ratchet straps and tools in them. And then on the other side, I've got a couple little 1-gallon Rotopacks
I see
gas cans.
Okay. Of course, all the tie downs, which are great because they click into any available T-channel. So you're putting all that ability to have the functionality from your truck bed
so
back into it.
I pretty much have the entire bed lined with billet tie downs,
Yeah,
so no matter what I'm
I
putting
love
in
it.
there,
There's
whether
always
it's
a spot.
refrigerator to my kid's race car to a bike, whatever it is, it can be tied down. We can open the back, I can show you a little better. We've got
so
some
cool.
other kind of goodies in here. I think we locked it.
Well, while we're back here, what's new with Charvonia Designs?
Yeah, so we have our display here that kind of shows off our whole line. So we've got our billet D-rings. These fit Tacomas, Tundras, Gladiators. We've got our rail tie downs that fit about the same range, and we have our bed tie downs, which we now have bed tie downs for basically every make and model. We're launching the Chevy tie down this year at SEMA.
Very cool.
So we're really excited about that. And then we're doing a giveaway. We made a custom Kony engraved tie down. We're going to give away
that's
one
so
set
cool.
each day at the show.
That's so rad.
Yeah.
Well, Keith, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
You
great to
walking
see
me
you
through your
again.
build. Where can customers and consumers learn more about Charvonia Designs, learn more about you, where you might be through this year and into next year?
Sure. So we're on all the social channels as
Okay.
Charvonia Design, and our website is billettiedowns.com.
Cool. Well, can't thank Kony enough, Aaron and the crew, of course Keith with Keith Charvonia with Charvonia Designs for making everything happen. We're going to go take a quick break, and then we've got some fun stuff to go check out in the South Lower Hall. All right, we'll be right back. Craig with Küat, we are back in the South Lower Hall in the Sentury Tires booth. We worked with them on helping, again, showcase the capabilities to be able to mount our Piston SR atop of a multitude of different roof racks, universal crossbars, factory crossbars. Build turned out incredible. Of course, the Land Cruiser is just so neat to see restyled. Yep, big shout out to Nick with Sentury Tire. Welcome back. We are outside the Central Hall, and I'm joined here with Terry, RDM Builds. We're going to walk through this build, but Terry, introduce yourselves.
I'm Terry Payne with RDM Builds. SEMA 2025.
Yeah.
We're out of Scurry, Texas. We build a lot of 4x4s, off-road stuff. We partner with definitely Küat. Met them 2 years ago.
We did.
And fell in love with their product. And this year we have two of our vehicles, my personal vehicle, which I absolutely love my rack. And we have our War Dogs truck up in the carbon off-road booth with the Küat rack.
I did, and that's over in
West Hall,
yes.
57023.
Yes.
Amazing.
We're going to go
product.
check that out.
It's, we all know a rack's used for overlanding, whatever.
There's a lot of other uses you can use it.
This thing is
right?
crazy because it has so many options to it. So I wanted to explore the options, so I did.
Yeah, no,
And
Terry, you've explored the options so much so that it gives inspiration to us on the possibilities. I think the platform that Küat designed is perfect for Terry to just start, creating his canvas with it.
You can do anything you want. Everybody knows overlanding standard, tent, awning, shower thing, all that. I don't camp unless it's in a hotel usually. But I use it for other purposes, to show products, to do things, to see if it can handle stuff. And this Küat rack has went way above anything. As you can see.
Missiles, wet sound speakers, winches. I mean, I think that's kind of where we're going here with this.
I mean, we got 4 6.5s hanging off the back there.
Yeah.
We got a carbon off-road 6K winch, which does get used.
Yes.
It's wired right into a toggle switch here on the side, which is perfect for wiring, hiding things, everything. We put 6 SS2 diode dynamic lights on it, along with a Kingfish light. It's also on a dimmer.
And these are all mounted in the T-channel. So, so the rack has T-channels on the top and on the bottom.
Correct.
Which is really, really unique.
We got our box setting over there, as you can see, instead of down here in it, so it's not blocking any view.
You've done an awesome job.
We got the third brake light installed, which is a big lifesaver, especially on these trucks. You know that. We got to have our handles because, I'm 63 and my old butt has a hard time getting up. We got our bottle opener because just in case.
And you're mounting it on something. So
I'm mounting it on the EGR USA roll track bed. And the funny part is that I didn't have one of these last time.
You didn't?
I had a regular, a Pacer, and it fit on it perfectly.
That's right.
And then we went around and we started adding things.
Terry, are those missiles?
Yeah, they're gas tanks, but no, they're used for Dallas traffic. Honestly, no, I'm just kidding. And once again, SS2s at the top, perfect location for mounting them, perfect location for running your wires, hiding your wires, tying everything up. You got your mud tracks that you need and everything. We put a drop rack on top of it. Along with that, we got to have our Küat switch bag.
That's right.
You got to have that.
Yeah, and those are awesome. We sell them in a 4 and a 6. You can fit all your gear. It's kind of a
clamp,
clamshell style mounting system. And when they're not in use, they fold flush, which is super unique.
Yeah, we had that. We had ours folded flush driving here from Dallas. Yep. And as soon as we got here, pulled our drop rack, stood them up. People were like, we had a board in one, but my wife forgot to lock them, and while we were at a hotel, it come up missing. So she didn't realize it had a lock. I'll just leave it at that. But girls are not supposed to play with boys' toys. No, I'm just kidding. But we went with it. And
Terry, what is this? This is like a seafoam deck.
It's actually, the material that you see in boats and everything? That's what it's made from. It's waterproof, mud-proof, everything. And Hannah, with Motion Marine Customs, made that for me.
Wow.
I sent her a design. I had another set on here a long time ago that said Chaos on it because that's the name of the truck. And before SEMA, we wanted to change it out. I called her. She's, let me get it. $350 for a set. In today's market, these are going for $700 a set. She changed the game.
Wow.
And the funny part is I've had the other set, and these lasted way longer, and they still look new. And they're holding their colors, they're not fading. So that's the great part about it. We're sitting on a 6 to 8 inch adjustable Beltec lift We tore the whole suspension out of this truck. We're sitting on 22 by 12s with 37s.
Dang.
This still gets muddy. It still has fun. We put rock tamer mud flaps on the back on the way up here to Dallas because we don't want to throw rocks up and hit anybody's windshield.
Now, Terry, you mentioned this truck's name is Chaos. Explain to me, where you found the inspiration from Chaos.
Okay, so
How
Chaos.
it came about, I guess.
My buddies, I have a lot of buddies. My sons were honor guards in the U.S. Army. They came home with some issues. A lot of my friends have issues that we're men. We don't talk. We don't express anything to our family. We don't want them worrying or anything. So we're dealing with chaos every day. The PTSDs that we're dealing with, the struggles we're dealing with. And the only way I could do that was I built a truck, and I won't lie, I'm bipolar. I take medicine for it. Some days I have good days, some days I have bad days. It's the chaos that goes on in your brain, the chaos that's going on in your life. You just got to make sure that you reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. Don't take the easy way out. There's more people. You think about, I'm gonna give up. We're losing a lot a day. We're losing at least 22 veterans a day due to this illness, and it'll get to you.
Sure, it's unbelievable, Terry, that you're bringing the awareness, you're shining more light on that, and you're doing it all through what you do, which is completely transform stock.
Funny part is I hadn't even told y'all yet. I did a song, and I cannot sing. I'm gonna tell you that. I wrote a song, and you know that little app they have where you sing into it and AI makes you sound good? Yeah, I did that. It got picked up on Apple Play, Spotify, and all that, and it's called Building Cars. And what it talks about is guys that are struggling and pouring their hearts into building cars. So if y'all get a chance, it's called Building Cars by Terry Payne.
Very cool.
Just go look at it. It's a free thing. I didn't charge anything for it. I want people to hear it, everything. We went through it. We've got red and black leather interior. Cool part is it came from cat skin. It's got, if you take a close-up look at the perforation holes, it's the stars and stripes.
Wow.
The blackness is the embossed saddle leather.
Details, Terry. No.
And here's what's even better.
Turn.
As we're all traveling and with an overland type deal and still wanting to be able to get out there, it's equipped with Starlink.
Oh, you got Starlink right up there. Absolutely.
We didn't lose a call
connected.
anywhere.
You're connected.
We're connected. We love that thing. We'll get out there and our phones will be saying SOS. I'll flip that on and we're good to go. But I mean, it's a great truck. It's got air design body kit on it. We developed our own hood. We took a TRX hood, cut the vents out of it, widened it and lowered it. And a Mara hood now makes it. So, it's really good. It's not a TRX, it's a Ram 1500 Laramie. Hammerhead was gracious enough to provide us with our front and rear bumpers. We've got, of course, diode-dynamic SS5s and SS2s all the way around it. And it's got a 20,000 pound carbon off-road winch in the front. It's got a 15,000 on the back in the 2-inch receiver, and it's got the 6,000 in the roof. I mean, this pretty much will handle anything you want it to do. And the Küat rack is what brings it together. I mean, it could look like any other 4x4 truck out here without anything on it. But that Küat rack is what's attracting all the attention. People are taking pictures. Hey, I never thought about doing that. I've had several people come to our booth inside. How did you do this? And I told them, I said, just Küat. I said, he goes, well, how hard was it? I said, literally cut my time in half. And it has, and that's no joke, guys. It cut the time in half on trying to mount stuff on other racks because due to the fact you don't really have a place to run it and make it look good. And with the tracks that you've got going in there and the tracks for the crossbars and stuff, it makes it so much easier to hang things, and it's durable. You ain't having to go in every 1,500, 2,000 miles when you've been out playing in it and tighten everything up. It stays tight. That's probably the best thing I can say about it. And it doesn't do the squeaking when you're going over stuff, because everybody knows on a regular rack, you go up over, it's going to move around a little bit and you're going to get squeaks. This don't make no sound.
No squeaks.
So yeah, this is by far, I could say this is the best product that we've ever put on a truck besides our lifts.
Wow.
So
Terry, those are kind words.
no, I'm serious. I mean, I've run a lot of racks. I have. I've had some name brands. I'm not going to put them out there, but nothing like this.
Well,
So
Terry, where can everyone learn more about what you do in RDM Builds?
www.rdmbuilds.com, or you can go to RDM Builds on Instagram, rdmbuilds@gmail.com. Anything you need to know. We also make custom control arms for all types of vehicles. We're making for Jeeps, 4x4s, cars, Camaros, Porsches, Hellcats, whatever.
Terry, you are a busy man.
You know what? If it keeps me looking young, I'm happy. No, I'm just kidding.
Please follow, subscribe, keep a lookout for Terry. His season is already into the second quarter of 2026. Terry, you are going to be out and about next year.
We are everywhere. We're on the Autorama circuit this coming year with this truck, along with we'll be at LST with the El Camino. But yeah, this is also our tow rig. It's got a 24-foot trailer that it pulls behind it, and no sense having a truck that's all pretty and everything if you can't drive it every day and use it.
That's
It's
right.
just my daily. So
Using it so. Well, Terry, really appreciate it, man.
oh man, I appreciate
Thanks
y'all,
so
Craig.
much for letting us be a part of this film.
No, Küat is another thing too. People get ready because 2026 we're building a 2500 Ram that is dedicated to the Army,
Sneak preview
and it's going to be
of Terry's
thing,
build.
and it's going to be 10 and only 10 people that are partnering with us. We've already talked to several of the engineers in Army Corps. They're going to be out here to help us. We're going to unveil it here at SEMA. It's going to be something you want to see and something that's going to inspire you.
Well, you've heard it here first. That is the preview of Terry.
Nobody else knows
2026.
about this. Nobody until now.
This is going to be awesome. Craig and Tom here. Wow, that was a dense 2 days.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it's just it was a lot. I mean, what a way to spend, our time at SEMA than going around showcasing all the different ways you can incorporate Küat products, no matter what the build is that you're doing, trucks, SUV.
Yeah. We had a lot of good conversations.
So many good
Saw a lot of great partners. Got a lot of good video. Hopefully you all enjoy that.
Saw some really unique new products.
Very unique new products. Yeah, it was a pretty great show. Yeah, it was different for us in this capacity, but I like this. It was awesome.
Had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I think it's safe to say that Küat, we're making an impact within this space. So,
Definitely.
thank you all so much for following along on these videos. Look for more content to come, and we will see you on the next one.
All right, thank you.